every cancer tale. The esoteric approach won't fail. Tune in, it's time for Common Man. Common Man, charms the housewives like no one can. What'd you shoot? Where'd we play? Non-stop nonsense on deck today. Tune in, it's time for Common Man.
Game plan looks like.
Why should anybody aspire to be a common man, an average man? Do you realize what it means to be average? That means you're the best of the lousiest, and the lousiest of the best. Now, if we demand more and more for producing less and less, while the have-not nations encourage and inspire and indeed require hard work and maximum effort, if we deify the common men while they encourage and reward the uncommon ones, well, the end result of such a lopsided race as that is too obvious to require elaboration.
I mean, it's like, hello?
Little Giants ball, 3rd and 8, deep in their own territory, and the Thunder showing blitz. Jimmy takes the snap. Here comes Deuce, and Deuce grabs his flag. It's a sack. The Little Giants will have to punt. First, he's a sure-handed, precise route-running tight end. Now he's a fierce pass-rushing, Rock of Gibraltar defensive end. Is there anything that Deuce can't do? And now he's going to return the punt that the Little Giants will have to do. This kid is amazing. Second and 5, Thunder from the Little Giants 34. Jimmy calling out the signals, takes the snap. It's a toss right to Deuce, and Deuce is getting to the second level. Stiff arms one defender, spins around another. Somebody tries to grab his flag, but he can't because Deuce has wrapped it around the strap. Defensive backs running out of the way, and Deuce is gone. Touchdown, Thunder. And Deuce hits his chest twice and points to the sky as he scores his 4th touchdown of the season. For the first time all day, the Thunder forced the punt, 4th and 15, and Deuce takes the long snapping honors. Deuce snaps it. He snaps it to the up man. It's Robbie, and Robbie looks surprised. He hasn't seen the football all day, and Robbie's flag is snatched. What was he thinking? Now there's a man with a backwards beret running out on the field while talking on the phone. He's yelling at Deuce, and yes, Deuce did just yell back, "You're insane," because he tried to snap it to the up man. The Thunder give up the ball deep in their own territory. Not sure what Deuce was thinking there.
I'm a fraud.
Yes.
He's the clown from Brown. He's the 4th in the North. This is the Common Man, Dan Cole.
And the Grum from training camp begins in 5, actually 3, but 5 sounds like more than 4, 2, 1. Greetings, good afternoon, and ack-ack-a-dack, and dack-dack-ack to you too. Blue 42, green 13, hut. It's TCO Performance Center. It's joint practices, day 2 between the soon-to-be big game world champion Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens. A preview of Big Game 2026. I am Common, and he's 10-B. We are here until 3 o'clock. The legendary one, Mark Rosen, will be joining us at about 2 o'clock. We also have a inside middle linebacker guest, and I already asked PA how to pronounce the name, and I forgot already.
Well, I don't. I'm assuming it's Mike Saravo.
Saravo, that's exactly right. It's Saravo. These names could throw a guy off, Tennessee, especially when you've got the kind of brain that I do, a whole multiple.
But is it Granlund or Gronlund?
Well, that's the other thing, too.
Is it Saravo or Saravo?
So we're going to have Saravo. He got to call. PA said he called the defense in the last game.
During the preseason? Yeah,
during the
KOC does that. He allows.
Yeah, that's what KOC and B-Flow do. So
non-play callers.
He called the game. Maybe he's auditioning for a defensive coordinator job of his own. One thing I want to ask him, why are you just the inside middle linebacker coach? Do you not know the outside, what the outside linebacker guy does? Or
he can only do Mike. He can't do Will and Sam.
That's it. I'm entering the 8th, I am. So it's a windswept TCO field. Tennessee, would you rather be here at windswept TCO or Windsong Farms?
Windsong Farms.
Yeah,
sounds nice.
Yeah, that does sound, even if it is windy. We're at windswept TCO Performance Center for day number 2. I would label this for the Vikings offense. Day 2 would be back to the drawing board, right? It wasn't very good yesterday. Though I'm told, and we didn't get a very good look at the Vikings defense against the Ravens offense because that's on the far field. That's the... What direction is that? I mean, do we know? Do we have any indication what direction that is? The south field, there was... that's where that activity was taking place. We couldn't see it as well, but from what I'm told, our defense kind of took it to their offense as well, is what the reporting was. So maybe both teams need to do something. And I think, Tenby, don't they always say the offense is ahead of the deep? No.
Defense is ahead of the offense
at this stage of the game, and we'll see if that continues here today. So, I don't know what will be different, Tenby, other than I think you told me you thought last year when they did the joint practice they had some more goal line situations they played.
They did a little more red zone. They just do as many red zone plays as they possibly can. They're trying to work on different game type situations that you don't necessarily get a ton of looks at in preseason.
So that's what we'll see today.
I don't know if that's what we're seeing. I'm just going off of last year. It looks pretty similar to last year.
Well,
so
I'm going to go with that, and if it's not, we'll just say they pulled the rug out from under us. It's not our fault.
Now, what field will the offense be on this week? Today?
Is there a band playing or something?
Yeah, we're about a half of a wedge away from the speakers.
Do they really have to do that? Brett Blakemore, can you hear it?
Well, they're warming up. They need to get pumped up.
Brett Blakemore, can you hear that really loud? Is it drowning us out? Or can you barely hear that on the radio?
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's not drowning you out, but you can definitely hear it. What
is that? Snoop Dogg? Is it Tupac? Who is it? I can't tell. I'm not...
Much more recent than those two.
Much more recent?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who it is?
No, they all sound the same. They all just mumble all their words.
Yeah.
It's not like the old days.
It's great background is what it is. This is the last day of training camp. Praise the Lord. But we'll have fun today. We'll give you the bird's eye view as we've done before. We'll try to give you a little bit of a blow-by-blow about what's happening here. I saw another piece, Tenby, one of those list radio things, NFL related. It said 32 either players, coach, or whatever. 30 for each NFL team. They had one person that was on the hot seat. That was
a player on the hot seat.
Player, coach, front office, owner. It was different for every team. Some teams it was a coordinator. Some teams it was a head coach. Others it was a player. I think even in one case it was ownership. Who do you think they selected? CBS Sports, because they're the kings of list radio, as the player who was under the greatest. Under the microscope, on the hottest seat here with the soon-to-be big game world champion Minnesota Vikings.
I would assume J.J. McCarthy.
No.
Who else?
You've got the right position.
Oh, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. They said because of where he's been, where he's going, where he's at.
Sure.
Number
it's
one.
A big year in his career.
It is a big year in his career. I mean, this is one where if you want to get the second contract, you better play pretty well here, right?
Might be third contract for him at this point.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Third contract. Second big one.
Yeah.
If you want to get another really big contract, you need to perform at a level that's, I think you got to be top 15 type quarterback or better, don't you? Even top 10. You can't come in here and just play like you did with Arizona, whether it was all his fault or whether it was Arizona's fault. I made the cheap shot yesterday that, a lot of people were wondering, boy, why would Arizona want to pay $38 million? Because they picked up the lion's share of Murray's current contract, final year of the contract, just to tell him to leave the building, right? And I said yesterday, if you're wondering why they did that, we saw that in practice yesterday in the joint.
I tell you what, though, in the National Football League, if at the quarterback position, if you can show a pulse.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Like, Malik Willis was a backup for Green Bay. He struggled in Tennessee. He had maybe like a game or two where he came for Jordan Love and looked all right.
Yeah.
But he got himself $67.5 million over 3 years to play for Miami.
Yeah. Well, you're right. I mean, there are numerous examples of that. The one that I have brought up on a number of occasions, and this is going back, not olden days, but pretty olden days. This was back in 1995. Scott Mitchell, soft-tossing lefty for the Lions, or he had actually played for the Dolphins. Would Marino have still been playing in the 90s? I think he was, yeah. So Marino gets hurt.
Yeah, he was.
Marino gets hurt. Mitchell comes in. He has 5 brilliant games. He wins AFC Offensive Player of the Month. He's suddenly the hot quarterback. The Vikings and the Lions actually got into a bidding war. He eventually signed with the Lions for $11 million, which now is walking around money. But back then, that was a huge contract. And Mitchell was probably mediocre at best for the Kitties. He had a few games, but he never was able to attain the success with the Lions that he did in that 5-game schedule. And then there was the Flynn guy, right?
Yes. Who basically had like one good game for the Packers.
Yeah, threw
filling
6
in for,
touchdowns.
was that Favre or Rodgers at that time? I don't remember. It had to been Rodgers because he ended up going to Seattle. They drafted Russell Wilson in like the 3rd round.
Right.
And they paid him. And then Russell Wilson beat him out in training camp.
And I think, again, connecting the dots, I think Flynn's game was the last game of the season, and I think it was against Detroit. And Detroit was terrible, and he threw for 6 touchdown passes. So Seattle thought, well, this guy's the next, great quarterback, and they signed him for a huge deal, and it ended up not working out. So you're right. If you show a pulse, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get a large contract. They've switched uniform colors today, Tennessee. We're wearing our home purple, and the Ravens are wearing their road whites here today.
That's what we wore yesterday.
Guess who I saw coming in? Oh, did they? Oh, that's right. We did.
Yeah, because you made the joke about it.
Oh, that's right. We did. Yeah.
Why were we wear our purples on a hot day?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Bumped into Matty Burke coming in.
Really?
Yeah, Matty Burke.
Matty B?
Yeah, he said he's a Viking alumni, and then I said, well, what about the Ravens? And it almost didn't even occur to him. He goes, yeah, you're right, I did play with them.
What a big game there.
So then he goes, well, see, 11 years with the Vikings and 4 with, I didn't realize he played 15 years.
Yeah, he had a good career.
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was that long, because I think he got out when the getting was good, but, so he said 11 years with the Vikings.
Did he play 11 with us?
I think that's what he said. You have to look it up. He said 11 with the Vikings, 4 with the, so he goes, so maybe I'm a quarter alumni. He goes, then he looked at me and he goes, you do the math. And then I looked at him and I gave him, I said, I was born in Detroit. And you know what he said? You know how we learned to count in Detroit? 0-1, 0-2. He beat me to my own punchline. He beat me to my own joke. But that's okay, too. It was nice to see Matty Burke. So he's out here today.
He's been here a long time.
Yeah. So there's a lot of alumni here. Yeah, he had to leave to get a ring, too. He was a 6th-round.
Good decision.
He was a 6th-round. He went to Harvard. His wife got mad at me at Flop Sweat and Tears. Do you remember when he did a Flop Sweat and Tears? He and Rose, that was when the late Monday Night Football guy was going to fly back from Hawaii. He went on the Barrero trip to Hawaii, flew over there. He was going to come back after flying over there, fly back to Minneapolis, do the show, and then go back to Hawaii again and come back, and Steelers guy had to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't. He goes, no, Monday Night Football goes, no, I'm going to do it. I go, you can't. No, I'm going to do it. I call Steelers guy. He goes, what? I go, I'm telling you, that's what he's going to do. Steelers guy talked about it, and Monday Night Football game come to me later and said, yeah, probably a pretty good idea not to go there. But Burke was there.
Hawaii or Flop Sweat and Tears? Right. That was his option.
Yeah, well, he just wanted to work with Burke and Rosen because they were going to be there. So Burke does a set, and I come up there and I go, Matt Burke, of course, went to Yale. His wife was there with some of her friends. She goes, he went to Harvard. She didn't get the bit.
It's a comedy.
Yeah. No, I know that it's supposed to, it might not be funny, but I know, don't be offended that I said he went to Yale, but I guess you're offended. If you're a Harvard person, you don't like him, you don't like the Yaleys and vice versa. What we like is a break right now. It's they're just a couple of minutes away from beginning. They're still going through the warm-ups and the stretching, et cetera. But we're going to take a short break, come back with more. We'll take a peek at the purple next. This is Training Camp 2026 continuing coverage live from TCO Performance Center, the New Winter Park, right here on The Fan.
Yep, you're hearing it correctly. This is Dan Cole, the Common Man, live from Vikings Training Camp in Eagan on The Fan.
When the cameras go live, don't miss a moment. You can get a front row seat to the Power Trip Morning Show. Program password, exclusive interviews, and more at KFAN.com/watch. It's powered by Quantum Fiber Internet.
Power Trip. So never miss a show. How could you? And if you do, you can podcast it. Matter of fact, go right now if you like. The radio station would really enjoy that. Peek at the Purple brought to you by our friends at Affordable Electric. We're probably done with the hot temperatures. I think they're really hot, but just always remember that, well, when it's really hot, your AC needs to cool everything down, and if your air conditioner works a little overtime, if your breakers trip when the AC kicks on, or your lights dim during peak heat, your system could be overloaded. Affordable Electric handles panel upgrades, dedicated circuits, troubleshooting to keep your home running safely all summer long. 612-331-VOLT. 612-331-VOLT, or visit affordable-electric.com, affordable-electric.com. And remember, they are shockingly affordable. Tenneby, you looped me in on this. This is a Bring Me the News piece that says Chris Finch compares Rob Dillingham's situation to the Vikings' J.J. McCarthy situation. Both top 10 picks by Minnesota teams in 2024. Both unable to experience success early on, perhaps because they needed more time to develop. There's no time to develop in the National Football League or the NBA or MLB or NHL, really. Is there?
The NFL stands for not for long.
Yes, that's exactly right. So you just, especially when you're a top pick, they expect results right away. And unfair or not, I mean, there is a big difference. We hear all the time, it's a faster game, once you get to the NFL. And I get that. I mean, when you think about college football, how many major college football teams are there? 300?
Hundreds?
Yeah, hundreds. NFL's got 32, so it's the very best of the very best that get to play in the NFL. So the game's going to be faster, they're going to be stronger, better athletes, everything. And sometimes it takes a while. And if it's a long learning curve, you're probably not going to stay in the National Football League for very long, right? That's just the way it is. Even if I would suppose there are people that, have they been given the amount of time to develop their game, maybe they would have become, better than average NFL players, particularly at the quarterback position, but they just don't get a chance. You can't blame the club, right? The future is now. If we're going to win, got to win now.
Zygmunt's here. He's walking right in the middle of the field over here.
Where's Zygmunt?
That's obstructed view behind the camera here, but he's right out in the middle of the field. It's like he's acting like he owns this place.
Wait, what does he think? He owns the place? I don't see. Why can't I see Zygmunt?
He's wearing this purple polo shirt, light purple. He's walking that way now.
Oh.
He's walking towards the other field.
Well, sure. He acts like he owns the place, and he does.
He kind of, when they first bought the team, he was kind of like the face of the team.
Yeah.
And now they kind of put Sir Mark out there.
Yeah, Sir Mark, the younger brother, seems
can
to
handle the cameras a little better.
More than Zygmunt. I just think that it's interesting. Most of these guys have an ego, and I like him better because he's got an ego. It makes him more interesting. Guy's good at his job. So, but yeah, I think a lot of the guys just, some guy, like your Jerry Joneses of the world, they like the limelight. They like being out there. They like having that.
Dan Snyder back in the day when he was allowed to own an NFL team.
Yes, those guys, they enjoy that. That's half the fun for them because they do have enormous egos. Remember Steinbrenner for the Yankees? I mean, he never met a camera or microphone he didn't fall in love with. Other guys, I don't think that's Zygmunt's thing. I just don't. I don't think Ziggy's all in on that. And that's okay too because
storied franchise, National Football League.
Yeah. He's probably maybe he's got some concerns about the offense after yesterday's play.
Maybe that's why he's out there now.
Maybe that's why he's out there.
Make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah, we'll have to see if it is. So. Now they play him for real on Saturday, right? You said 12 noon start.
Yep.
You'll hear the game on this radio station beginning at 10 o'clock with the pregame show.
No surprise, but KOC talked earlier before joint practice. He already announced starters aren't going to play.
Right.
J.J. McCarthy will get the start at the quarterback position.
Okay. And, he needs the reps. I don't know. This has been a topic that's been around forever. How much do you really learn in preseason anyways? I know it's all they have, so what else are you going to do? I just tend to believe that there's a lot left on the table that you don't ever get to see. That, again, I don't think the Ravens will start many of their starters. So when you have second-teamers playing second-teamers, that's all fine. And I guess if you play well as a second-teamer, you exploit, like let's say JJ's really good. That's better than being really, really bad.
Sure.
But you're not playing against the starters of the other team. So it's, to me, I don't know how much you learn from that, but that's just the way that's the way the cards are done. And I understand it because you don't want to see starting players injured. I think, did you say this or did I read this somewhere? Justin Jefferson, has he ever taken a snap in a preseason football game? Ever.
So his rookie year was 2020.
Okay.
When we had the COVID pandemic, and they basically canceled preseason that year. So that would have been the year you're going to see him, right? Because when he started in the regular season, if you recall, he didn't play a major role on the team for the first, 2, 3, 4 games.
Right.
He was like the third or fourth wide receiver and didn't see the field a whole lot. And then he started getting a little more playing time, and he never looked back. But they weren't just giving him. He wasn't Justin Jefferson right from the get-go.
What? He was first round, right? But what?
Yes.
But where was he? Like 20, or was he in the teens? I don't know.
He was in like the early 20s.
Okay.
If I recall, there were a couple of wide receivers chosen ahead of him.
Right.
And that's kind of the infamous, the Philadelphia Eagles. It's now kind of infamous viral video of Rick Spielman and I forget who Kubiak was our offensive coordinator at the time, and Zimmer, and they were just giddy that the Eagles took Jalen Reagor instead of Justin Jefferson.
Okay, right.
And that one definitely came to fruition. But that's another one, right? Like we always talk about the GMs make the picks, right? Yeah. And we blame the GMs, and ultimately it falls on them. But I feel like I remember that one being a Kubiak guy. Like Kubiak really stood for we want Justin Jefferson on our team. And, sometimes those guys don't get enough credit for identifying that talent.
And the Reagor guy, he's out of the league now, isn't he? Or is he still playing somewhere?
I couldn't tell.
If he is,
he might be somewhere as like a punt returner or something. He's definitely not playing a major role anywhere on a depth chart.
Yeah. So, and then we talked about this the other day too. I was talking about a buddy of mine was talking about the McCarthy pick so far.
It says he's on the Dolphins.
Okay. The McCarthy pick, at this point looks like a failure, right? I mean, here in the year, his third year, whatever, there's still time. They haven't given up on him, at least publicly they're saying that. And he'll be starting tomorrow during the preseason, or Saturday during the preseason game. But we've talked about this. First round busts are always, it's not good. You take a first round pick and you select somebody that doesn't pan out. Just seems like it's always worse if it's a quarterback, right? You can have a first round pick as an offensive lineman. Like, remember when we took Matt? Was it Khalil? Was his first name Matt? The Khalil character. We took him with the fourth pick overall. He didn't really develop into a long-term great offensive lineman. And even though he didn't, you don't have the disappointment and the criticism of the front office and the coaching staff for selecting him as you do when it's a quarterback. It just seems like when it's a quarterback, because that's the position that everybody focuses on. So, and that will be the situation if McCarthy doesn't. And I don't know. There was something early on that I didn't like. I couldn't put a finger on it. Probably lack of completions, but it just doesn't look like. We'll see. He'll get his chances. The way the league goes, Murray's had a pension for being injured, right? It's very possible that McCarthy could be. Though there are some that think that he's been announced as the second string quarterback, but maybe by the end of the day it could end up being former Eagles guy. What's his name?
Carson
Wentz before it's all over. Peek at the Purple brought to you by our friends at.
Maybe after Saturday we'll have a lot more people calling for Carson Wentz to be the backup.
Brought to you by Affordable Electric. For all of your electrical needs, it's affordable-electric.com. Short break. Come back with more. Live from the Twin Cities Orthopedic Performance Center. It's continuing coverage of Vikings Training Camp 2026. Joint practices, Ravens and Vikings about to begin. We'll take a look at it on the other side of the break right here on The Fan.
He loves the Vikings. He has always been a Vikings Rube. This is Dan Cole, the Comment Man, on The Fan.
Conversation and...
Stay plugged into everything KFAN. Sports updates, ticket giveaways, show highlights. You can follow at KFAN 1003 on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. Stay connected to the sports leader, The Fan.
TCO Performance Center is the site that's our location today. It's the site of 2026 Vikings training camp, as always, training camp at the TCO Performance Center. And this is the second day of joint practices between the soon-to-be big game world champion Minnesota Vikings and the Baltimore Ravens, and dare I say a preview of the 2027 big game to be played at SoFi.
L.A.
Left play. L.A. left play. Earlier I'd mentioned the music was playing really loud on the speakers out here, and I asked aloud here on the radio station if it was drowning us out, and Brett Blakemore said no. Maury Amsterdam guy texted and said, we can hear you just fine. And then he followed that up with, can you tell them to turn the music up?
Always.
Funny stuff. I guess we could have asked him. So it tend to be I don't know what to make of these things. They just do a lot of one-on-one stuff over here now. We've got their offensive linemen of the Vikings.
It's kind of the same thing we saw yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, where they have all 5 offensive linemen for the Vikings, and then, but it's basically just a one-on-one.
Now,
look at that.
Now, Darisaw 71, right?
Yes.
He's not participated in this at all.
Well, none of the first-teamers have yet.
Oh,
so
none of them have? Okay.
maybe they're holding them all out. I don't know. So the right of us, they're doing a little bit, some offensive drills here. But it's more, yesterday they were further back and they were throwing go routes. Now they're kind of doing red zone stuff now with our receivers against their defensive backs.
And listening to Box, he's raving about how the Vikings are taking it to him.
Already?
Yeah. He said they've been
no way would he have that much time.
Look at that.
Miles Price is a player, man.
You like him, don't you?
Well, he makes play every time I see him.
Yeah. All he does is make plays.
I mean, I'm going, why did we sign Juwan Jennings? We don't need Juwan Jennings. We got Miles Price.
Keenan McCardle, long-time NFLer, also Vikings wide receiver coach. He was high on Price. He said we asked him yesterday.
He said the price is right?
Yeah, he said the price is right. You asked him about him, I believe it was. No, maybe it was Rose.
Wasn't me, yeah.
That's right, you were out. We only had 3 headsets. And remember, I volunteered to give you mine. I think the two of you would have had more to ask than I did. But anyways, McCardle, he said all Price does is make plays. He told him, just make plays. You're going to be the punter.
Holy cow.
What happened? What happened? Did somebody get destroyed?
Who's 73 for us? I got to look him up. Right tackle. He just got absolutely trucked.
No, did he?
Walter Rouse. Holy cow, did he just get run over? You've heard of a pancake block? What's the opposite when the defender pancakes the offensive lineman?
That's called a waffle. He waffled him. He waffled him is what he did there, man. Got him really
That was like
good.
a Belgian waffle.
Yeah, it was a Belgian waffle. Baltimore
Oh, my gosh.
waffle. Oh, look at great breakup by Humphrey. Yeah, so what were we just? Oh, yeah, McCarthy. He said he told Price, you're gonna be making.
Oh, nice pass by Wentz, and the flag.
I'm about to say something controversial.
That's interesting.
If Carson Wentz starts the first 6 games, they go 5-1.
Oh my gosh!
No reaction.
Above average.
I thought PA. He must not have heard it. Maybe he's ignoring it. Do you think he's just ignoring me?
Yeah, well, he can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't. Okay.
Even though we're not that far away, like there's a lot of noise. There's wind out here. It's
because he's literally look at him. He's frantically.
good pass by
notes, too.
Brosmer.
And he's using a red magic marker.
He's got a big game in 2 days to call.
I know it.
He's got a lot of second teamers and third teamers he's got to learn about.
I'm just not used to seeing people.
Wide open. And he didn't throw it to him. Miles Price just was open by 4 feet, and Brosmer threw to the other receiver.
I guess I'm just not used to seeing people work really hard. It's not something
preparing.
Yeah, it's just nothing I've ever done. That's what he's doing over there. I mean, he's feverish. Look at that.
That's why he's where he's at, and that's why you and I are where we're at.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's like I said about Zygmunt. He had a choice. Tickets to a Giants preseason game or to go to Woodstock. He decided to go to a Giants preseason game. He's a billionaire that owns the Vikings. I would have taken Woodstock. I would have died of a drug overdose. So, life is all about decisions, and everybody has them to make, and Zygmunt made the right one, and so did PA. He's over there. Temporary layoff. To permanent.
Now, we do have our first team offensive line in now, and Darisa's not in, so they're probably just giving him a little break.
Yeah. Well,
There's Matty B.
Yeah, there he is.
He's still a big dude.
He is. Well, if you'll remember.
He's starting to get bigger now. I thought he lost weight. Now he's getting bigger.
Well, I didn't want to say it, but you did.
Putting some muscles on.
Well, I don't know if it's all muscle.
Been in the weight room.
I don't know if it's all muscle.
I'm not one to.
I mean,
we'll throw stones on that one.
When he first retired, he was skin and bones, I thought.
Oh, yeah, he went down, yeah.
He went way down. He lost all of his football playing weight. Now he's put on a couple of extra pounds. Still has that firm handshake. He's one of those guys, when he shakes your hand, he wants to break it. You're nice, man. Nice to see you.
The Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, the Adrian Peterson thing. It's like, all right, we know you're really strong. You're a lot stronger than I am. We get it. I understand. I'm about as big as your bicep. Okay,
kind of an obstructed view here, but Kyler. So now they're going.
That's a frozen.
Would you call this 7-on-7?
Yeah, that's 7-on-7. That's a great throw by Kyler. Looks like a different player today. Matter of fact, could you? I know that the music is a little loud, but you could hear the laces cutting through the wind on that throw.
They turned the music off for the scrimmage part.
I do.
It was
like
just
that.
the warm-ups.
It was just the warm-ups. Look at they break out wide.
Aaron Jones, 3 wide. Well, Hawkinson. So Jefferson and Addison out wide left. They got 2 tight ends in. Jones in the backfield.
Look at that.
Oh, Murray's dealing now.
Yeah, he's just dealing. He's throwing.
It's a little bit easier when you don't have a pass rush barreling down on you.
And I'll tell you what, long snapper guy hasn't missed a snap. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like all the journalists are concerned about now is Blake Brendol's
you mentioned that.
His snapping. There was more stories on it today.
No.
Concerned about his shotgun snap. So whoever this guy is.
Well, and I got to admit that's kind of important if you're going to play. If you're going to be a center in the National Football League, you have to. That's kind of comes with the job. It's part of your job description. I mean, they work out of the shotgun a lot.
And this guy snapping can do it with another ball in his left hand.
Yeah.
I like how he comes in for the huddle.
Yeah, he must know what the count is. He's got to know if it's hut 1, hut 2. Matter of fact, it looked like he breaks the huddle. Here we go. Murray looks at his wristband. In motion.
Hawkinson in motion.
Yeah.
Mason in the backfield now.
Look at.
Oh, he wants Jefferson. He wants that JJ. Oh. Ooh. That one might have been on Jefferson.
Yeah, that
but the throw hit him right in the chest. His arms got tangled up maybe a little bit with the defender.
Well, Jefferson isn't happy here.
I love how even in joint practice, if they defend a pass, they act like it's.
They get so excited.
Biggest play in the Super Bowl.
Well, it looked like Jefferson dropped that to me, and if he's unhappy here without winning and wants to leave, don't let the door hit you on the way back. On the way out.
I got Jefferson, Jawan Jennings out wide right, Addison left, Mason in the backfield, Hawkinson in motion to his right to left.
Look at. Oh,
he wants JJ again. Oh no.
It was really good coverage. He was on
that was good coverage.
He was on him like a blanket. I don't know.
Now the second team's in.
I don't know. Oh, second team in now.
Yeah.
Does that mean JJ? Has Wentz gotten to throw a ball at all? Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
Oh, yeah, he had a couple. Yeah,
he threw a couple earlier. Look at 9. Look at.
Oh, touchdown, Jordan Mason.
Alter ego.
Or no, that's DeMond Claiborne.
Alter ego is back.
9.
That was a nice throw by 9.
Yeah, Claiborne just a little route into the flat. Good throw by JJ. Do we have a competition? Do we have another quarterback controversy on our hands?
We might.
Can they go back to it?
Hawkinson wears the Guardian cap, too. I'm seeing more players wear the Guardian cap.
I think they do a lot more in practice.
Do you think that's what that is?
Yeah, they're not all going to do it in games.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Because it
just looks so funny, though, when you see these tiny little wide receivers with
the Guardian helmet. The Guardian helmet weighs more than the wide receiver.
It looks massively huge.
Look at. Oh, look at.
Going through his progression.
Oh, back of the. Oh! Who's 89?
It's a great question.
Did you see that catch? What a throw.
Well, it's a good throw. Now, I don't know if he would have had that much time in a game.
What do you mean? Have you watched our office? It's the Minnesota Moving Company.
Got to his 5th progression there.
Yeah, well, the Minnesota Moving Company provides protection.
89 is Dylan Bell. I'm Dylan.
I'm Dylan. The moving company is more like an insurance company. You don't have to worry about anything. Home, office. Home. Yeah. Look at that. Oh.
Throws it out of the back.
Oh, that's pass interference. Come on, ref. You got to throw a flag there. Yeah, come on. You got to throw a flag there. Come on. Didn't you think? Looked like he was.
He did throw his hat.
Yeah, he threw his hat. I mean, he might want to check and see if he still have his wallet in his back pocket. Looked like he got mugged to me.
Yeah, so they're basically just doing red zone plays over and over again. And so they've been. This one's from the 5-yard line. McCarthy and the second teamers back in again.
Yeah. McCarthy looks like a general patrolling a battlefield. Look at him. Oh, look at.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
That's a tutty.
That's a tutty.
82.
Our pass protection is really good today.
That's Deshaun Jones.
No, it
Our
is.
quarterbacks aren't even getting touched.
They're not even getting touched.
Yeah.
There's nobody even getting close to them.
Now, if we took the offensive line play we've seen over here and then put that in front of McCarthy, I don't know if this is going the same way.
Now, why would you have to say that?
A lot of hooting and hollering from the defensive side over there.
Yeah.
Must have been a good defensive play.
Interception, Cashman.
Cash money.
Cash money.
Blake Cashman interception, according to Paul Allen. All right, we're back with the ones again. Kyler Murray, shotgun. Doing lots of shotgun. There we go. Oh. Is that on Addison? Is he supposed to have it, or did I get deflected there?
Maybe it got deflected. I don't know.
Ones versus ones not going as well for us. We got lots of depth, though.
Well, we have depth. Offensive line, defensive line, special teams everywhere. We're a deep team. It's because we know how to draft. You know that. We've shown that propensity to be able to draft really good players year after year after year. Look at now Murray's back in. Well, look at pump fake. Look at he's looking. Now he's going to scramble. He's going to run. Oh, that's a back shot.
Oh, yeah.
Will they move it up after this is the goal?
Well, that's the 1 yard line now.
Yeah.
Pass interference goes down to the 1.
Yeah, here we go.
Go ahead, Dan.
I guess. I don't know.
Now, on that one, like, Murray does have mobility, so he might have been able to make that play in a game.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, the offensive line work's all done here to the left of us. So I'm assuming they'll be playing 11 on 11 here in
Let's see how much
next
time
5-10 minutes.
Here we go.
Did you get the stopwatch out?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Oh, he got rid of. Oh, he wasn't even looking.
No. I don't think he thought he was the intended target.
That was Juwan Jennings. He's wide open. The pass from Murray hit him in the back in the end zone because he never turned around to look.
Yeah. He had 3 seconds to throw that.
Yeah, that's standard.
That's standard, right? 2.5 to 3 seconds in the National Football League. Okay, he's looking at the wristband again.
Who is?
Who's running what?
Who's running with the ones, Paul?
Rookie, they have Jacoby Lane.
Oh,
Ooh,
Jacoby Lane. He's with the ones. Big development here at the new Winter Park.
Are you talking about with the Ravens, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's been flashing in Ravens camp. He's been kind of their star of camp so far. Rookie wide receiver.
Here's a snap. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi.
Oh boy.
He had 4 seconds to throw and couldn't find anybody open. He just kind of threw that away, threw it into the dirt.
I think he was expecting Aaron Jones to head out that way.
Yeah.
Storied franchise.
Storied franchise, National Football League. Zygmunt Wilf out there taking it all in.
Is our weather going to hold up? It looks like, according, we could have light rain here in about 13 minutes.
Yeah, I thought that was a 30% chance at best, but maybe.
Well, I got the alert.
What do you mean you got the alert? Are they clearing everybody off the field?
No.
Oh. I thought maybe there was an alert in there to clear everybody off.
See, like, this is coming. This is going to come our way. Nothing huge, but.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we got.
Wouldn't be good for the show if they just moved everything inside, indoors.
So now what are they going to do? Are they done for the day? Or
Maybe they're taking a hydration break. My guess is they'll start doing 11 on 11 work here.
Hydration break. Where are we on the break? We got some time yet.
We got a little bit of time.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time here. So Rosen and then we have middle linebackers coach coming on to about 2 o'clock to talk Vikings linebackers, I guess. What else would he talk about? So again, tend to be, like you say, I mean, it's like there's nobody rushing the passer. Guys are running routes. It's all good. But I don't know what's going to happen here.
Their coverage guys are really, really good, is what I've noticed.
Yeah.
All we hear about is how great our wide receivers are, but our first teamers have not had a lot of space to work with.
No.
They're not getting a lot of separation.
No. Now we're doing some 11 on 11 work, it looks like.
Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Well, it looks like they're about like the 25-yard line.
Okay.
So they're just working on a smaller portion of the field. Our ones, so 11 on 11 here.
Red zone today.
Okay, here we go.
Pitches it out to Aaron Jones. He's got a little bit of space on the left side.
Wait a second. The Vikings just used defensive end Chaz Chambliss as a fullback.
No.
I've never seen that.
Huh?
Chaz Chambliss.
Are we not liking Bredesen anymore or what?
I don't know. Well, see, he left the field. Now he goes over there.
Huh, interesting. By the way, Darrisaw, who wasn't doing the offensive line work here earlier, is now at left tackle in the 11-on-11s.
You got to like players that are versatile, PA. Can do a lot of different things. You got to be able to do a lot of different things if you're playing. We're
playing the long game there. When we play in the Super Bowl, we're going to throw him out there in a different version of it.
Another pitch.
Oh, look at
this. These running game ones are funny.
Well, yeah, because you can't really see, and they're not.
How the refs determine what's a tackle.
Well, you know what it looks like? The effort they're giving looks like the old Pro Bowl. Where nobody's blocking,
correct,
and nobody's tackling. It looks like I'm watching the Pro Bowl from 1978. It's how do you determine anything from that?
All right, we got third down here. Third and about 6.
Hit somebody. 3rd and 6.
JJ out wide left, Addison and Jennings out wide right.
Jennings in the slot, as we like to say.
Addison in motion.
Oh, no.
That's a sack.
That's a sack. Is that the sack?
Well, there's a lot going on here. I don't know if they called it a sack or not. The throw ended up going out to Hawkinson, which was caught, and then there's also a flag in the defensive backfield.
There's so many flags out there, it looks like a makeshift laundromat.
Full house once again today, yeah?
Yeah, and the crowd's antsy.
They haven't been roaring too much yet today.
I think they want to see somebody hit somebody. Okay, here we go. Again, ones versus ones tend to be. Look at Kyle Hamilton out there.
We got 2 tight ends in there now.
Yeah, 2 tight ends set.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Beautiful. TJ Hawkinson.
Tutty.
I don't know if they'd call him down at the 2 or not because he kind of got bumped there, but
and he spiked it. Yeah, look at the celebration.
You doubted Hawkinson.
I did. I doubted Hawkinson.
That's a good throw by Kyler.
He didn't do. He didn't have much of it. He just spiked it. He didn't have any kind of dance or anything like that. No tutty celebration. I like that. Real basic. Is 9 in there now?
Yep, second team now in. Why is Miles Price not out there, though?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Oh,
there
yeah. You know what I noticed on that one, Tennessee?
The sound of the ball?
No, 9's feet and eyes were aligned perfectly. That's what we've been looking for.
Okay.
His eyes and his feet were aligned.
That was Ty Felton on the catch.
Yeah, and he just threw a dime. Or maybe a 50-cent piece. One or the other. Okay, here we go. Same formation. Look, they're disguising their coverages.
Oh.
Was that a little wide receiver screen? What was that, Tennessee?
Yeah, the wide receiver went in motion.
Yeah, cameraman got some way here. They're filming this whole thing. This is the last open practice, right?
I think so, yeah.
Is it always been that way? Is it always been that way where they shut it down earlier? They worry
about. There's a fight
spot?
over there on the defensive side.
Who's fighting, Piet?
Ward and Golday.
Ward and Golday.
Well, they're on the same team.
Ladies and gentlemen, maybe Ward and Golday were fighting each other. They're fighting for.
Now Miles Price is in. You know they're going to go to him. Nope. That's pass interference. Throw the flag. Yep. Yeah. Ty Felton.
Wow.
That'll get us down to about the 2-yard line if that's where what they would have done.
Yep.
That was an easy call.
Easy call.
Yeah.
Easy for you from up here in the perch.
All right, the one's back out here on offense for the purple.
Easy for you to make that call on the perch, Tennessee.
Defense on the other side, is that Lamar?
Try making that
one. Oh, look at the pressure. B-Flow!
The Vikings are destroying the Ravens on both fields.
PA says the Vikings are destroying the Ravens on both fields.
Well, they are. We've totally taken over. If this were a fight, they would stop it.
Well, the pass rush on the other side there for the Vikings gave Lamar no shot.
Tyler changed the play.
Look at
audible. Handoff, pitches it to Mason.
I think it was false start on the Vikings myself. No, I saw a false start, but You have to have an eye for You have to have an eye for that, Teneby. That I've got an eye for backfield in motion.
Oh, Derrick Henry just killing us.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, Derrick Henry just killing us.
Wow, Derrick Henry just murdered.
What I know, and I suggested the Vikings sign him along with Saquon Barkley and a couple others. The Vikings didn't.
You
want
wanted Josh Jacobs?
Yep, wanted them all. We could have had them all.
Could have had 5 of them.
Yep, but now he's on the other team.
All right, here's Kyler. Looking left. Out in the flat.
Yeah.
He's JJ.
JJ.
A little bit of a gain there. What? Couple yards. They'll leave us with a 3rd and 2 from the 12-yard line.
Looks like C.J. Ham just checked in.
Their incomplete pass for Baltimore on the other side of the field there against our defense.
They're befuddled over there. B-Flow being aggressive without being reckless.
Well, now they're making it like 3rd and 5. Why are they moving that first down marker further down?
I have no idea.
We're at the 12-yard line, 3rd down.
Look out.
Here. I feel like if that was an actual game situation, that Kyler should be rolling out there and running that.
Yeah.
He had a little space to go with his mobility.
Yep.
Tried to force it to JJ, though.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to force it to anybody, that's the guy you want to force it to, right? I mean, I don't think there's any.
All right, now the 2's back in.
Okay. Takes a long time to break the huddle if you'll.
Where's the play clock?
Well, as has been well documented, the Vikings, the names of their plays are really long. It takes longer to call the play in the huddle than it does for the play to transpire.
This is going to be 9 time right here.
Yeah.
It's time for 9.
Look at 9.
Uh-oh.
False start.
Is it going to rain?
Yeah.
PA just asked some Viking guy if it was going to rain. What, does he look like Paul Douglas? How does he know?
What's the traffic look like right now?
Yeah. What do I look like? I'm Dylan.
Oh. Devon.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown. Oh, they got a flag, though. Oh, no, there's a flag. Holding. Oh.
Come on.
Devon Claiborne with the touchdown run. They call it back to a holding.
Who was holding? Do we know? Do we have any indication?
Probably someone in the Minnesota Moving Company.
Yeah. The Minnesota Moving Company's got the team moving backwards, is what it's.
They should probably go to break, huh? Or should we do one more play?
Let's do another play.
Let's do one more play with our second teamers here.
We could straddle the 45. Okay, here we go.
2 versus 2.
Miles Price out right. Devon Claiborne in the backfield. Receiver in motion, left to right. Hand off to Claiborne. Jukes left.
Yeah.
It's a modest gain, couple yards,
Look
looks like.
Tutty for Claiborne.
Nah, that's not a tutty. They whistled it down.
Well, he's not down until he's down, Kennedy. It's a quick whistle, I think. I think it was an awful quick whistle. One more play?
Sure.
I kind of like this. This is fun. I'd come back tomorrow if they do it again, but this is the last practice. Open practice. Continuing coverage of Vikings Training Camp 2026, Day 2 of joint practice. Joint practice was a whole different thing when I was at that age. Whole different thing. Okay, here we go.
Trips right.
Love trips right.
Shotgun.
Price.
Oh, boy.
Oh, look it. Oh. McCarthy had no choice.
Do we only do shotgun now?
Yeah.
Did they not play from under center?
Caleb Banks just
No.
destroyed Derrick.
All right. Well, let's take a break.
PA says on the other field, Caleb Banks just destroyed Derrick Henry.
Did he really? You know what we call him? Caleb Walking Boot Banks. He ain't going to need no walking boot no more. Him and Big Orange Juice? No, Big Citrus. Big Citrus. Big Citrus. I call him Big Navel.
All right, let's go to break.
Let's go to break. Big Navel with a big play over there. We'll take a short break. It's Twin Cities Orthopedic Performance Center. That's where our broadcast emanates from today. It's Training Camp Coverage 2026 right here on The Fan.
You're listening to Common, live from training camp on The